Fire Alex Eala's shocking Japan Open rage. It's either me or them. Face screaming in fear, the ultimate sacrifice unveiled. The Japan Open had always been a tournament of prestige, pride, and pressure. For players, it was a proving ground. For fans, a spectacle of athletic excellence. But no one expected what transpired during the 2025 edition, a moment that would redefine Alex Eala's reputation. Not just as a rising tennis star, but as a fierce competitor unafraid to fight for her place. The day began like any other for the 20-year-old Filipino sensation. Cameras captured her walking onto the court with her usual serene composure, headphones on, ritual tape on her wrists, and a quiet intensity in her eyes. Spectators cheered politely, journalists typed rapidly, and social media feeds buzzed with predictions about her next match. Yet beneath that calm exterior, a storm was brewing. The build-up, tensions off the court. What many didn't see were the months of preparation, sacrifice, and unspoken struggles that led to this moment. Alex Eala had been on a grueling tour, traveling across continents, balancing tournaments with rigorous training, and facing mounting expectations as she climbed to her career-best ranking of world number 53. Pressure from sponsors, media, and fans had begun to weigh heavily. She was not just playing for herself anymore. She carried the hopes of a nation. Every mistake, every lost point seemed magnified. "I could feel it building up," Alex admitted later in a post-match interview. The stress, the expectations all came to a head in that match. Her opponents, seasoned WTA players, noticed her intensity, but few could anticipate the eruption that was about to happen. The match that ignited fury. The quarterfinals pitted Alex against a top-seeded player known for aggressive baseline play. From the first serve, it was clear this would be a battle of nerves and endurance. Each rally stretched longer, each point seemed more punishing, and Alex's usually calm expressions began to tighten. By the second set, tensions escalated. Controversial line calls, unexpected fan interruptions, and subtle gamesmanship from her opponent fueled her frustration. In a moment that stunned both the crowd and commentators, Alex slammed her racket after a disputed call and muttered under her breath, "It's either me or them." The words were as much a declaration as a warning. She wasn't just playing a match. She was staking her claim. Commentators initially thought it was heat-of-the-moment frustration. But as the game progressed, it became clear. This was a calculated, almost primal response to protect her trajectory. The ultimate sacrifice. Behind every athlete's performance is often a hidden story of sacrifice, and Alex's was no different. Friends and insiders revealed that she had made unprecedented personal sacrifices leading up to the Japan Open, skipping family gatherings in Manila to focus on training, foregoing social outings with friends, instead spending hours in the gym and on the court, pushing through injuries quietly, refusing to disclose minor strains for fear of losing her momentum. All of these choices converged into the moment on court. Her rage wasn't mere anger. It was a manifestation of years of devotion, sweat, and unspoken struggle. When she screamed that it was either me or them, it wasn't about her opponent, said her coach, Daniel Matos. It was about proving to herself that all the sacrifices had meaning, that she could rise above every obstacle. The psychological edge. Sports psychologists explain that moments of controlled rage can sometimes enhance performance. By channeling anger into focus, athletes can push beyond physical limits, sharpen reflexes, and heighten mental resilience. Alex's rage during the Japan Open exemplified this phenomenon. Following her outburst, she played with relentless precision, winning critical points in sequences that had spectators gasping. Her footwork became more explosive, her strokes more aggressive, and her mental clarity unmatched. It was like watching a different player, commented former WTA champion Justine Henin. She transformed frustration into pure power and strategy. The match became less about conventional tactics and more about psychological warfare, both against her opponent and against the inner doubts she had carried for years. Fan reactions, shock and awe. Social media erupted immediately. Clips of Alex's "It's either me or them" declaration went viral within minutes. Fans were divided. Supporters hailed her courage and determination. Finally, a player who shows raw emotion and passion. One tweet read, Critics questioned sportsmanship and decorum, calling it unnecessary and too aggressive. Despite the polarizing reactions, one thing was undeniable. Alex had made an indelible mark on the Japan Open and on tennis fans worldwide. Behind the fury, a personal motivation. For Alex, the rage was deeply personal. She had endured years of being underestimated, a young player from the Philippines often overlooked in favor of Western or European stars. Every victory had required proving herself twice as hard. People always said, she's too young, or she's not ready. Alex shared in an interview, that anger you see on court, that's my fuel. Competitive edge. Her opponents now see her as a formidable, fearless contender. Brand power. Fans are drawn not just to her skill, but to her passion and personality. In essence, Alex has transformed emotional intensity into strategic advantage, a rare and valuable skill in professional sports. The legacy of the Japan Open moment. In post-match interviews, Alex emphasized a bigger picture. I don't play to intimidate. I play to show that hard work, sacrifice, and belief in yourself matter. If my intensity inspires someone else to fight for their dreams, then it's worth it. The Japan Open will be remembered not only for the matches, but for the emotional authenticity that Alex brought to the court. It was a reminder that athletes are human, that passion, frustration, and determination can coexist with skill, strategy, and professionalism. Looking ahead, with her Japan Open performance, Eala has solidified her reputation as one of the WTA Tour's most compelling rising stars. Fans eagerly anticipate her next tournaments, wondering how she will harness her fire and channel it into future victories. Her coach notes that the rage displayed in Japan is not a liability, but a tool. Alex has learned to control it, focus it, and use it as fuel. That's what makes her dangerous and brilliant. As she prepares for the upcoming Asian hardcore events and the 2026 season, one thing is clear. The world of tennis is watching. A fierce competitor has emerged, one who is unafraid to show emotion, unafraid to fight, and unafraid to sacrifice everything for the game she loves. Conclusion: the fire of a rising star. The Japan Open was more than a tournament. It was a stage where Eala revealed the raw, unfiltered heart of champion. Her shocking outburst, "It's either me or them," was both a warning and a declaration. She is here to stay, here to fight, and here to inspire. Through rage, sacrifice, and unyielding determination, Alex has sent a message to the tennis world. Her time is now. And for fans, the story is only beginning. Every forehand, every backhand, every match carries the promise of a rising star who plays not just with skill, but with fire. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.